I'm Robbie Meehan. I am a geologist and I am now between Tuam and Glenamaddy in northeast County Galway. I'm at the base of Kiltola Lock, but Kiltola Lock is a very unusual lake. It's actually a Turlock. A tur is an Irish word that means dry. Lock is obviously lake. So Turlock means dry lake. And Turlock's an Irish word that's been given to the geological literature and entomology, and Turlocks dry out pretty much every year. Now there are just over 800 Turlocks in the world, and just over 800 of them are in Ireland. There's only one of them in Wales in the whole world. So we have really got the store of Turlocks within this country, and Galway has almost a third of all the Turlocks, 256 of them. Kiltola Lock here, where we are now, is an unusual Turlock. It dries out, but it only dries out occasionally, every few years. And the way Turlocks dry out is not owing to just the water body receding and gradually drying out by evaporation. What happens is cavities in the limestone take in the water underground. We're in a sea of limestone really in this part of northeast Galway. So we have cavities in that limestone that have been created by water dissolving them over the years, slightly acidic water. And those cavities will inject water onto the land surface in winter, and they'll accept water in the summer. And at Kiltola Lock, there are two streams at the eastern end. And those two streams constantly flow into the lake, but there's no outflow at surface. There is an outflow underneath the lake, where we have a swallow hole that is constantly taking the water from the lake water body. As evaporation rates increase in summer, and as the limestone takes water from the subsurface around the lake gradually dries out and the Turlock becomes dry, and we have these very flora-rich meadows around us at the base of this, what's effectively now just a wetland feature. In winter again, this Turlock will fill with water again, and it'll become Kiltola Lock. So if we were here in December, January time, the water level of the lake would be about a metre and a half above our heads. If we look at the swallow hole, we can actually see the water flowing into the swallow hole and just disappearing at one point. And that is a perfect example of these point features of recharge to the water table underneath the ground. So this is an important aspect of the geology of this locality, even though it's an often unseen one, and it's an important part of the geological heritage of County Galway. And it's also a very important educational site, because these sites are very unusual, not just worldwide, they're unusual in Ireland, but Galway has a store of them. And a few of the Turlocks in northeast Galway, Valley Lock, Kiltola Lock and Glen Lock, which dry out only every few years, are really unique features and are particularly noteworthy because of that.